you. Thank you so much for the warm introduction. It is such an honor for me to be here in front of such amazing group of people. So how many of you here are here for the very first time? Can I see your hand? Wow, so many. Can we appreciate them for the first timers in this convention? If you are here for the first time, I know how much commitment and sacrifice you have made to be here. I hear stories of the sacrifices, investment of time, money that is not cheap. But despite of all the challenges, many of you are here. So I want to congratulate you because I know that it is that kind of commitment that really make people become successful in this business. I've been in this business quite a long time. I still remember my first convention. It was in Provo, Utah. And it was the first time that I fell in love with Nu Skin. And it's been an amazing journey because the last 11 years that I met this company, it's amazing to see how much goodness and how much success Nu Skin have created. And so, haven't we had a good convention? Are you guys having fun? Are you sure you're having fun? You don't sound like it. Are you having fun? Well, I really enjoy this convention. So before I get started on my sharing today, can I tell you a little bit about my background and why I'm here? So as they introduced, my name is Lanny. I'm from Indonesia. My background before Nu Skin was accountant. I used to work for PricewaterhouseCoopers for 5 years. And that was my dream job. Anybody here still work for people? Still have a job? Quite a few. So how many of you love your job? If you put your hand, you must be in Nu Skin. But before Nu Skin, I love my job. That was my dream job that I had since I was 14 years old. But after working for 5 years, I realized two things. First, I realized that if you work for a multinational company, big corporation, there's no one that cannot be replaced. That doesn't matter how much I love my job, my boss doesn't quite love me the same way. There's always somebody younger who's willing to work harder, get paid less than me, who's be willing to take over my job if I resign. But number two, I realize I only get paid when I work. So when I don't work, I don't get paid. I was pregnant with my first child. And that was the first time I was looking for opportunity. What could I do that can make a lot of money, but I can also have time to be with my family? And that's when I met Nu Skin. To cut the long story short, I was very, very fortunate because of Nu Skin opportunity. I was just a regular employee, probably still working in a boring office somewhere, stuck in the office, working overtime. But because of Nu Skin opportunity, I really transformed my life. We became the first team lead and first $1 Million Circle member in Indonesia. The best thing was, it's not because of the success that we created, but we knew that when we received that success, not only my life has been transformed, but there's so many lives around me that their lives have changed. And I know, and I believe that what we do in Nu Skin really make a difference in the world. So can I borrow your hands to really give appreciation to Nu Skin? Because without Nu Skin, none of us would be here. So my topic today is Build Strong. I've been given a topic to build strong. The company asked me to share about what is a healthy and strong organization and what did I do to build a healthy and strong organization. So when I think of build strong, I think of basic, I think of fundamentals. I try to think about what did I do in the last 10 years that really built the foundation for Indonesia, because the success that we have in Indonesia today is not what we did yesterday, but it's what we did many, many, many years ago that we laid the foundation. So if I recall, there are three things. It's three blocks. First is your professional skills. Number 2 is people skills, and number 3 is leadership skills. So let's talk about the first one, professional skills. You know, I'm thinking, there are people in this company who make $500 a month, $5,000 a month. Some make $50,000 US a month. And a few rare individual makes $500,000 a month or even more. I ask myself a question. Why is it that we work for the same company, we offer the same product, we get paid using the same marketing plan, but people have different income? Have you ever wondered? Yeah? Do you want to know the answer? The answer is because leaders who get paid more, they have different skills. The law of value states that your skills determine your value in the marketplace. So how much is the marketplace willing to pay us depends on how much skills that we have. So when I look around at the top leaders in the company, they are professionals in this industry. They're not an amateur. So there's a huge difference between an amateur and a professionals. And I love it yesterday when Miss Lillian Ong was recognized yesterday. Wasn't she beautiful? Is she in the room? She was gorgeous. And I love it when she challenged the people, all of us to be professional, to take this business to a professional level. See, my background as an accountant, it took me 4 years to study as an accountant and then another 3 years to get certified as a certified public accountant, CPA, or chartered accountants. So I invested 7 years of my life to learn to become a professional accountant. So why is it when I enter a new skin that I do not want to invest my time, my money to learn to become a professional in the industry? When I started in New Skin, I love New Skin. I fell in love the very first convention that I went to. But I did not like MLM. It did not have a good positive image on me until I learned more about this industry and I learned more about the truth. And that the difference between an amateur, there's so many amateurs in the industry that makes the industry doesn't receive a good image. I didn't have a good image. But if we're going to do it differently, we need to upgrade our skills. We need to invest our time to learn to become professional in the industry. The amateurs pay, but the professionals always get paid. And the more professionals we are, that's how we get paid the most. So, what does it take? What kind of knowledge that we need to learn to become professionals in this industry? Well, as I think about that, we need to be clear why we're in business, why we're in MLM, and why we're in New Skin. I needed to learn about the product knowledge. I'm not a scientist, I did not create the product, but I need to understand the product like I owned, like it is my product. I need to learn more about the company and New Skin and the kind of commitment that you make to be here, to meet with the top leaders, the corporate, to know more about New Skin. This is what it takes because we need to learn more about how wonderful this company is. We need to learn about the marketing plan. We need to learn the skills to be able to do this business. And it takes time. But if a doctor, an accountant, every professional's willing to invest their time and money to learn, we're willing to put in our, degrees to study. Why wouldn't we put in our investment to study to be the best in this business? So if you graduate your undergraduate degree in New Skin, you become a blue diamond. And then you learn and you graduated from postgraduates in New Skin, become team elite. And then if you graduate your PhD in this industry, you become a millionaire. It's not too bad, right? We learn and get paid at the same time. So let's be professional. There's a great book by Eric Worre. You must get the book. It's called GoPro. And he really raised the bar. He really challenged the whole industry. And some of our top leaders have been interviewed by Eric, because Nu Skin, not only a follower, but it's a standard that every industry, that every company in this industry should follow. Nu Skin is exactly that professional company. But I always say to my leaders in Indonesia, Nu Skin is an amazing company, an international global company. We need to upgrade ourselves to match this company. Not asking Nu Skin to downgrade and follow us. Does it make sense? Yeah, so let's be professionals. Do you agree? All right, so number 2 skills, people. As I think about building fundamentals, I realize that Nu Skin is a people business, and money comes from people. So if we want to make a lot of money comes from a lot of people. And a lot of people is equal to a lot of problems. Do you agree? My biggest challenge in this business has been dealing with people. People are not loyal to products, but people are loyal to people. Just then, I was backstage, I almost cried. Actually, I cried a little bit because we were talking about, some of the things that, happened when Indonesia started, how, when we started, it was really bad, but because of the relationship in people, because I was loyal to the people. We have Pak Kani here as our president of Indonesia. Thank you, Pak Kani. It was the relationship. Can you please give him a hand? That it is because our loyalty to the people that represent our loyalty to Nu Skin. So if we want people to be loyal to Nu Skin, people have to be loyal to us. Our number 1 product in Nu Skin is not ageLOC, but it is the people. The people that Nu Skin have created that makes Nu Skin the best. Now, this is our greatest assets, or it can also be our greatest liabilities. Because the question is, how do you treat people? I know in my own organizations, people would rather not buy our products, and they need our product because they don't like the people who's offering them the product. People would rather quit our business than to see you as the upline if they don't like you. Would you agree? I've seen it over and over again. It's the people problem. So how do we treat people? How do you make people feel when they're around you? Can we truly honor and respect people for who they are? Now, I have to be honest with you. It's easy to treat people who are nice. It's easy to be nice to people who are nice to you. Yes? But how do you treat people who are not so nice? They say really harsh things. They hurt you. Let's just say difficult. How? I can tell you the leaders in the front, they've experienced enough of this, right? For me, I need God. That's the only way I could deal with people and treat them with the respect and honor that they deserve. My life changed because, I'm not talking about dealing with other people. People who cannot deal with other people, it's because they cannot deal with themselves. I get impatient. I shortcut people. I don't listen as I should have. It's not easy to treat people who are not nice to you. But when I learned how to honor God, I learned how to honor myself. I learned how to love myself. Then I can learn how to love other people. And when you do that, they start to love you back. My friends, I promise you, if you learn how to master, to communicate and deal with people with true respect that they deserve, you'll be wildly successful in this business. You become a magnet that people will come to you, talk to you, they'll buy your products. I was with a customer, I don't know what I did, but she just said, anything I say, she just buy. Everything. everything that I touch. She'd say, I'll take everything. I said, she doesn't even need all these products. Customers will come to you, distributors will run to you. You will attract better leaders, and you'll be wildly successful if you know how to deal with people. Skills number 3 is a building block. It's a leadership skills. Now, we can know all the theory in the world. You can have great capabilities and potentials, but eventually it is your leadership that determines how far you will go in this business. Because your leadership will determine if you will do what you know. There's a huge gap between what we know and what we do. And it is leadership skills that determine whether we're going to use what we know. So we learn on day 1 with John Maxwell how to learn to lead yourself first before we lead others. And it's not easy. I struggled so much in my first year. I don't even know how to deal with myself. I don't even know how to lead myself. Now, if I don't even know how to lead myself, I don't even listen to myself. Why would other people listen and follow me? I don't even listen to me. It took me 5 years to 7 years to really learn how to discipline myself and lead myself first. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes discipline. It takes practice. I was sharing with somebody at lunch today. I said, getting rich is boring because it's discipline and consistency. It's boring, but that's what it takes. It is necessary. You learn how to lead yourself. You'll be wildly successful in this business because your downline will copy and duplicate you. In closing, you guys know that Nu Skin Southeast Asia have a big goal to reach $1 billion. Now, it's not about the $1 billion. It's not about the number. It's not about how much money people will make. But we know that when Southeast Asia achieve $1 billion, we will create so much goodness in this region. There's so many more lives. If you can just trade place with my life for a day, you will understand that you will do whatever it takes to make this business work for you. Because it's not just your lives that will change. There will be so many lives that will transform because of what we do. Now, we know it's not easy. It has never been easy, and it shouldn't be easy. In fact, this is probably going to be the hardest thing that you ever do in your life. But as all the leaders will tell you, every journey, every pain, every struggle that we have to go through, at the end, it is worth it. So let me close with the tips. My tips, just do your best. That's all anybody could ever ask from us. But I promise you, my friends, if you do your best, if you give everything you have, and we need everybody in this room to work together, to do a little bit more, to do our best, to do our very, very best. When there's nothing left, when you have given all you have, I promise you, God will do the rest. God will do the rest of what we cannot do. Do your best, and God will do the rest. Thank you.
Thank you very much.